Panic in Katsina as indigents killed 11 suspected bandits. Tension has enveloped the residents of Wuma community in Kofi local government area of Katsina state following the killing of 11 Fulani people suspected to be bandits by volunteers popularly known as Yan Sakai. The victims, mostly youths, were suspected by the volunteers to be the bandits terrorizing Kofi Dutsi and Batsari local government area of the state. The state governor Aminu Bello Mansari has banned the activities of volunteers for aiding banditry, kidnapping and other heinous activities bedeviling the state. This day reliably gathered that the outlawed Yansakai from Kofi and Batsari followed the victims to Wuma Market on Monday, where they arrested and whisked them away to Dutsi Karakare, where they slaughtered them like sheep. Investigation by this day further revealed that the suspected bandits have been on the wanted list of the proscribed Yang Sakai for 3 months for alleged launching mayhem on the community. A resident of Huma who craved anonymity told this day yesterday that those murdered were responsible for the prevailing insecurity afflicting the community and other neighboring villages in the area. He said the 11 Fulani people that were slaughtered by Yan Sakai were the people who invited bandits from Zamfara, Sokoto, and other neighboring states to attack our village last year. During the attack last year, they killed 17 people and kidnapped over 40 women and children and forced hundreds of people who survived the attack to abandon the community. The Fulani people want to take over our ancestral home but Allah will not allow them. The Katsina State Police Public Relations Officer, Mr. Gambo Issa, while confirming the development to journalists yesterday, described the action of the volunteers as gruesome and unconstitutional. He explained that the command has since launched manhunts for the perpetrators of the acts, adding that investigation was ongoing to unravel the circumstances that led to the death of the victim. Issa, a superintendent of police, said, "We met the 11 bodies slaughtered and we are suspecting Jan Sakai for the inhuman act. Their action contravened the Constitution of Nigeria. It is unconstitutional for anybody to take law into his hand. We are working hard to arrest those who carried out the act to face the wrath of the law. No sane society will condone this kind of act, and that was why the Katsina state government banned the activities of Jan Sakai in the state." However, the slaughtering of the suspected bandits by the volunteers has thrown residents into panic over fear of reprisal as hundreds of them flee the community to Batsari and Kofi towns. Meanwhile, the chairman of Wuma Youth Community Development, Mr. Mohammed Yahaya, has appealed to the state government and security agencies to ensure security in the community. He said fear has gripped residents that the Fulani people will mobilize the attack the community and stressed on the need for the development of security personnel to the area to avert reprisal. Thank you for listening to this news. Kudos to the people of Katsina State. You see, these hoodlums has been terrorizing these states over and over and over and over, and these people keep lamenting and calling on the federal government, most especially their very own son, President Muhammadu Buhari, to come to their aid, and intervene. These are the people, the Katsina states, these are the people that were used to make sure that President Mubarak succeed in government. These are the people that said if it is not President Mubarak, it can never be any other person to sit in power. But now, what is the result? See, they are now an abandoned project. They are now an abandoned people. No attention is paid to them. Is the president not to take? Is he not supposed to take advantage of that fact and see to the protection of the state? Is he not supposed to intervene on behalf of these people? Just 3 days ago, these hoodlums attacked Katsina State, killed 9 people, and made away with valuables. This is how they keep attacking these people. This is how they keep making these people to have sleepless nights. So you tell me, for how long will these people continue to live in fear? For how long will these people continue to live in pains? For how long? Despite their cry, despite their lamentation, despite their call, the attack still continues. It continues. They have even carried out a protest, yet nothing has still been done. You know, at the time I started being against them, I started making mockery of them. Why? Because they are still the same people that installed President Mubarak on that seat. Both they, Katsina and Kano, because these 2 states are seen to be the most populated. Just these 2 states alone is enough for any aspirant to win a presidential state. You understand? And that's it. Nothing more than that. Nothing more than that. You get it? So, and they happen to now be the people that President Mubarak now made use of to succeed on that seat. What a pity. So sorry. They are only good at being used, but they are not good at being supported. They can just make use of them and throw them away. Only the few ones among them get government favor, but the remaining people get fired. Is it right? My viewers, it is not. Well, I want to commend them and the volunteers whom I believe should be the village vigilantes to keep up with a good job. At least with the vigilantes, these too many attacks that is coming to these people on daily basis will suppress, and these hoodlums will know that the village is always surrounded with security. You can see that our Nigerian military cannot even cover the areas that these people live. To copy the glory that these volunteers were able to get hold of these people and apprehend them. My viewers, what do you think? What's your observation to this matter? What's your own take? Please deem it fit to leave your comments below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get updated whenever we upload any new videos. Thank you.